Well, good evening and welcome to this week's WCT Game of the Week. I am Matt Hill along with Paul Brees, and we are here at Franklin High School where the Rebels are set to take on the Bruins in what is going to be one heck of a district matchup. The Rebels coming tonight 5-1. Their only loss in district play. I'm talking about 5-1 in district play. Only loss in district play to Brentwood, and Brentwood is 5-0. So kind of a little bit of a grudge match going on here. Paul, what are your thoughts?
Yeah, absolutely. And if you've already got that one loss in your district, but you got to love it that you got your home court advantage right here. And you see the Lady Bruins starters, Boozer, Roy, Lackey, Sheely, and Anthony. Keep your eye on Jenny Roy, number 24, kind of the one that gets the ball rolling for the Lady Bruins. And Coach Siegenthaler, as a longtime coach at Brentwood High, is probably you give him time to organize this game plan down, and he's going to have something for the Lady Rebels tonight.
And, you talked about Roy. I watched the Jack Daniels coaches show beforehand, and they were really high on Roy and talking about the ability she has, not just on the offensive end, but on the defensive end. And there you see her right there. And every offensive set, the ball seems to kind of go through her hands some way. But here we see our Lady Rebels. And you got Angela McPeak, Anna Patton, Hannah Harris, Meredith Ovies, and Rachel Hahn. Good group of ladies here, a lot of seniors, and last year.
Yeah, what used to be a young team is now a senior team.
No doubt.
As you got to keep your eye on Patton and Harris, a dynamic duo right there is Anna Patton and we'll see how the Lady Rebels can react and get the home court fired up as they're looking to take advantage of this game. And Friday night basketball doesn't get any better.
You talk about that home court advantage. That's a big thing here in Williamson County. These student sections get pretty crazy. They're going to start fouling in here pretty soon, and they're going to start getting wild. We're going to be standing up pretty soon here, not be able to see anything and not be able to hear a whole lot. We do got some guests up here with us. Maybe we can show them a little bit later. We got some Cub Scouts here, some Tiger Cubs.
All right.
They're having a good time. Kind of check out the WCTV setup here with Creed.
I'm hungry.
Yep.
Well, I tell you what, Matt, it's going to be quite a game, and we'll see how the offenses and defenses are going to flow here early on and see. I'm sure Coach Siegenthaler is going to have to try to get Jenny Roy involved early.
No doubt. And Franklin controls the tip. Already trying to, get the ball passed around, get a lot of movement here from this Rebel offense. It's like the Bruins in man. Ovies with the ball going down low, kicks it back out. I thought Harris was going to pull the trigger, but she didn't. She does now. She's going to be just off the mark, and that's going to be a rebound by Lackey, the senior. Bruins have the ball, cross-court pass, and that's going to be a walk on Anthony. We got our first turnover of the game, 7:20 here in the first quarter.
And there's Coach Siegenthaler.
Yep.
Over 500 wins, Matt. And, here's where we saw this last time with Ravenwood. They were kind of a press, and they succeeded really well with Ravenwood, but Franklin, easy time as Ovies hits the two.
Yeah, they definitely broke that very easily, and, I think one of the big keys to Franklin being successful tonight is their ability to break that press and not have a lot of turnovers, and that's one heck of a way to start it out. You saw the first two offensive possessions for the Bruins. You see a turnover by Anthony, and then you see a jump ball. These ladies are attacking and playing very hard.
That time, the Lady Rebels went with a little half-court trap right there to kind of put the surprise on defensively, and now they go back to man.
There's Sheely, the older Sheely.
Oh, and Ovi's got kind of a cheap foul.
And there you see Coach Goodwin.
I'll see here.
A lot of pressure by Franklin. There you see Roy. Anthony's calling for it, but they've got Lackey underneath. Back to Roy, wide open. She's got it. Oh, I'm surprised she missed that. Comes up with an own rebound. 2 short shots, and nice job by Lackey to control that ball. And a great little up and over bank in.
HC Lackey with 2, and I tell you what, she kept it alive as well as Jenny Roy, giving them
both those ladies fighting hard.
Yeah, 2 or 3 chances at it.
Nice turnover. Nice job of stealing that ball to get a good tip.
Oh, Boozer. Not.
Got a chance for a fast point opportunity.
Wow. Was that Hahn with 2 shots at it?
Yeah, didn't make a rebound that time by Lackey. Brentwood's looked to kind of slow it down a little bit. Things a little bit out of control the last about 30 seconds, minute. Boozer over to Lackey, back to Roy. Boozer's gonna take the 3 at the top of the key. Not gonna find a mark. Rebound Harris. Ovi's back down to Harris. Harris gonna try to put the moves on, kicks it back out, and she's got a turnover. Sheely comes away with it. Nice move by Sheely, go crossover, can't finish, rebound, Patton.
Well, I would think Franklin want to kind of slow the pace down and kind of milk some of the clock.
I'm kind of shocked that they've been pressing the action the way they have. I agree with you, Paul. McPeak for 3, can't find it, rebound Harris. Over to Ovies, but nice steal by Boozer. Great anticipation. Excuse me, that wasn't Ovies, that was Hahn.
Wow.
No doubt.
McPeak with the block.
Dangerous cross-court pass. And now we're going to see a block on Boozer. Was that Boozer's second?
That's only her first. We'll see the sub, Jody Hill. In for Harris, and now Jody Hill. And that's a great pass for Hill to McPeak on the back cut.
Hill coming in, making her impact known already. Little
half-court trap again. You got to look toward the basket is Anthony, but she fails to see Lackey underneath. Well, nice. Well, Roy on the offensive rebound after a nice take by Sheely. And, man, I tell you what, Jenny Roy, pretty active. The ball seems to just drop in her hands a lot.
No doubt, she's all over the place. And just like you saw that where they had, I don't know how many, about 5 offensive rebounds between her and Lackey. You know, you don't win 500 games without having some players like that.
Yeah, absolutely. Wow, Roy just can't seem to find the mark.
Nope. Still 4-2 game here. 3:49 and counting here in the first. Patton down low, up and under, got blocked by Roy. And now we're going to see a push.
I think that's going to be on Lackey, her first, team second. Really, the flow is just not settling in yet for either team. It's just kind of real sloppy.
I agree. You know, I think Brentwood's been a little methodical, but not under control, and Franklin's just been, I'm not sure what they've been doing. They're just trying to push it quickly and not getting any set up.
Yeah.
6-2 now, Franklin. That half-court trap. Broken easily this time. Roy gonna drive, and she puts it in, try to go get 3 the hard way.
Well, Roy got whacked on the head.
Headband came down actually in front of her eyes.
Yeah. And that's on Ovies, and that may be that is her second.
We're going to see Harris come back in for Ovies. Roy's got an opportunity here to tie it up with 3:28 now. They're not tied up, excuse me. Cut it to 1.
That's 3 for Roy. And if she starts finding her stroke, Matt, it's could be dangerous for the Lady Rebels.
No doubt about it. There's Jody Hill.
Oh, a bad pass by Hill.
Good job by Shealy getting that passing lane.
Wow, Boozer.
Wow.
Wow.
Getting physical down
there.
here.
Yeah, it is getting physical. Letting them play.
Nice job by Hill. Come up with that ball and get it out. Got trapped in the corner. Lots
Jenny
of
Roy,
turnovers.
I tell you one thing about her, Matt. She's got jumping ability.
You got to like how she maneuvered herself there. No travel. She had 2 steps, and you saw those were some long strides she made, and just kind of weaved through those two young ladies through the foul. Talking about finding that groove.
Yeah, I can't seem to find it. Now we have, excuse me, Abby Shealy in for Anthony. Going to pick a little more quickness on defense, and
Meredith Heath comes in as well. Rebound by Hahn, back to Hill.
I think that's McPeak is in.
Yeah.
I think you got.
Ooh. Kick on Roy there. Trying to get it down low to Patton. Got Anthony coming back in the game. I think that was for Jody Hill.
Yeah.
Good ball movement right now in this series. Couldn't come away with it, and rebound there by 22, Abby Shealy. We get a little bit of a reach in by Patton.
Well, the one thing you don't want is to be shooting a bonus heading into the second quarter.
No, definitely not. You got already 6.
Yeah, you got 5 team fouls already.
Oh, excuse me. Brentwood only with 2. Lucky that Hill didn't get one right there. I'm not too sure that McPeak was expecting that.
I don't think so.
I'm glad she came. Lucky she came up with it. .115 now here in the first. Franklin leads by 1, 6-5. Pace really kind of slowed down. It got a little hectic there for a while for both squads. Not really playing their best basketball. I think both coaches were like, let's slow it down, see what happens here. You know, just not turn it over. Don't get sloppy. But the pace has just really stopped.
Well, looks like Coach Sig is going to pull it out, go for one shot, take the air out of it, see if either Shealy or someone could take their girl off the dribble and maybe create an easy opportunity for, or get a cheap foul, either way.
Yep, there you go. One away from the bonus now.
That's McPeak's her second.
Seconds. They're going to get the easy. Oh, I thought they were going to get the easy bucket. Hahn does a good job coming over there playing defense. But that time, Lackey finds her mark. 7-6 Brentwood with its first lead tonight with 17 seconds now here.
And Lackey's got 4, Matt. Now they get 10 seconds left.
All of Brentwood's points really have come inside tonight and from the free throw line. Not going to do it there. 2-1. Roy throws it up. Not going to find her mark. But you know, when you think about these Brentwood teams, I think about three-point shooting a lot of times. And they've really been hammering inside tonight. But that's going to do it here for the first quarter, where Brentwood leads the Rebels 7-6, which is a pretty tight matchup.
Well, real sloppy play, a lot of turnovers, a lot of easy missed opportunities, a lot of free throws. And but hopefully the flow of the game will get going here in the second quarter. Now we're going to be seeing hopefully some better action in the second quarter. Things kind of get settled down.
If nothing else, things not get quite as sloppy. Yeah. A lot of turnovers.
But when you got two good teams and they know each other real well, sometimes the sloppiness can be expected. You got, Franklin Brentwood, kind of not their first rodeo. So here we go. Coach Sig has got it. Breaking out of the huddle here in the second quarter. 7-6 Brentwood. Paul Brees and Matt Hill and a host of guests. Cub Scout troop what? Or pack?
We are
I'm
pack,
sorry.
brother. This is a pack, not a troop. 298.
298.
298.
Well, it's got to be exciting.
And probably the best part of the night for them is they just came back from the snack bar.
A little concession trip.
Yeah. Nothing like first graders and the concession trip. Obviously, Jody Hill's going to start out the second quarter for the Lady Rebels on the floor.
That's partly because Meredith Ovies got 2 fouls. They're just really sagging in. Hahn just cannot make it. Rachel Hahn, a real good passer from the post position. Not sure about the finishing on the offensive side for her, but does a lot of blue-collar work.
Yeah, good defensive player. And Anthony, we saw her light it up several times last week at Ravenwood. And there she puts in, is that her first points of the night, Paul? 3-point lead for Brentwood now. 9-6, 6:50 here.
Sheely's going to pick up a 2 foul. They tried to press off the make. Whoa, man.
Yeah, you see.
Yeah.
You heard it from everybody. McPeak working it. I think we're seeing a much better job by Franklin right now. I was about to say a shot selection, but that was not probably what McPeak had in mind. Franklin's going to turn it over now.
All right, here comes the half-court trap.
Yep. Brentwood did not lead till the last about 30 seconds. Now they've extended it to 3 here. Able to break that trap.
We just need to flash somebody in the middle. Jenny Roy is the young lady to do it. Anthony got fouled on the 3 by Patton. Unfortunately, that's going to be her second, and now Anthony gets to shoot
she's a good
3 free throws. Yeah, absolutely.
That's her second.
3-point game right now. And the other thing about it is Brentwood's in the bonus.
Yep. Anthony kind of laughing and chuckling, saying, never get 3 free throws. You got to make all 3, make it count. 0 for 2.
He gave her the kiss of death, said she was.
Yeah. Here comes Kara Spirito in the game for, I believe that's Patton. There we go, Anthony.
Put one of them in, up by 4 now.
1 of 3. 3 points for Anthony, 10-6. Yep. Perkins, you can't dribble one time and pick it up.
No, not at all. They keep trying to get Hahn down low.
Roy.
Well, she come out and kick that ball, but nonetheless, she's going to the line with 2. Hill had to realize it, and you saw how well she did a good job of stretching out her body, drawing contact and stretching out those arms and allowing herself to still make a nice lay-in. Very veteran move by Roy.
Well, missed free throw, and now Anthony on the cheap foul. 94 feet away from the basket.
We saw several of those last week, didn't we?
Yeah. Coach Goodwin trying to find some answers as kind of momentum has shifted here to Brentwood.
A lot to do with Franklin fouling, and they've got to cut it out. You talked about it here, the entire second quarter, they're going to be in the bonus. And it really that really deflates you defensively. You realize it takes away a lot of your aggressiveness. They got to have somebody find a shot. They have yet to score here in the second. Another foul. That was kind of like a little shoulder move.
Yeah, that's Perkins.
Some football action.
Perkins gets her first foul, and Boozer's going to go to the line, shooting 1-1. Last foul before we hit the double bonus. Boozer
makes the first.
Her first points of the night.
7-point game. And the second 8, the biggest lead of the night, and it just keeps growing.
And here comes the press. Coach Siegenthaler likes to jump into off a made free throw, and he almost created the turnover.
Spirito's going to pull that trigger. I'm surprised she didn't.
Yeah.
She's a young player, but she's very scrappy.
And Sheely's going to pick up a cheap foul, her second, and now Abby Sheely's going to come into the game. 14-6, 4:46 left here in the second quarter, right before halftime.
You got to wonder who's going to step up here for Franklin. Somebody's got to make a shot.
Yeah, and the thing that Franklin's missing is that true three-point shooter.
Yeah.
As they are.
And Brentwood is playing excellent defense right now. And, I would think I'd be seeing a lot more crossing pass.
Timeout, Lady Rebels, full timeout.
Coach Goodwin's going to call timeout. You can see her. She's a little frustrated. And going to talk about it here.
Yeah, I think that was a good timeout. Maybe needed to happen a couple of minutes ago, maybe. You're looking at an 8-point game. 4:24 here in the second. Paul, what do you think? If you've got a team, just like you said, that's not able to shoot, I would say not able, but not accustomed to shooting a three.
The one weakness that I may see from Franklin is that they do the ball. They do very well moving the ball around the perimeter, but sometimes they overpass when they have some shots that they could
just
take.
Like Spirito in the corner.
Yeah.
Take the shot, you're open.
Yeah. Sometimes they dribble into that defense, and that creates a easy defensive opportunity for Brentwood. So,
and when
I look for Franklin. I would say, listen, you got an open look. Go ahead and take it. Don't dribble into the defense. But we'll see what happens here. Jody Hill going to inbound. 14-6, second quarter. go.
Jody's going to take one. Oh, in and out.
You know what? You can't help that.
Rebound by Hahn.
Oh,
and Jody's going to be over the back. And that's going to be the double bonus now.
That's 3 on Jody Hill. Here comes Peyton Cantrell, the junior. Probably going to come in for Jody Hill. As you got Hill with 3.
Ovies with 2.
Yeah, Ovies with 2, Patton with 2, and McPeak with 2. So how this is a coach's nightmare. How far do you let it go until you bring him back? Jenny Roy adds another point. That's 6 on the night for her.
Foul on Hill, that's her third, team 10.
And making another at 7, Matt.
10-point game. The lead is double digits now. They kind of spread the floor.
Yeah.
And they're still falling in, just like you said on Hahn.
Now you can't foul if you're Franklin.
No, and that was a little too aggressive. I mean, lucky she didn't get called.
Yeah. So here we go. Franklin's in man, which is pretty. You know, when you've been in foul trouble, you don't want to kind of force your hand and play man, but
they might just be trying anything to get a spark and create a turnover.
Oh, that's a great up.
Wow.
Head fake and go by Lackey.
Is that 6 for Lackey?
That would be 6.
She's been a big presence down low tonight.
Yeah. She does a good job moving away without the ball.
3 minutes now here in the first.
That's how you attack it right there. Good job by Harris.
No doubt. Nothing else, get to the line.
Yeah.
Score with outrun any time off that clock.
Foul on Anthony, that's her second, team 6.
That's Marissa Anthony's second.
Shooting 2, Harris.
This is the first. Think about it, you got to make those. You're going to cut into this lead. 12 points now. And Franklin, more importantly, has yet to score here in the second.
Absolutely, yeah. Oh.
Spirito fighting for it. And out of bounds. Brentwood has possession.
Oh, man.
Yeah.
Let's see, there's a cut by Halaki.
Nice job by Hahn.
Yeah, Hahn did a nice job kind of filling in the space.
Oh, lost the dribble.
Yep.
2:30 now. Nice job by Cantrell.
That's what you need if you're Franklin. You got to have that 3-point presence.
And I like what she did. She was set up, and as soon as she got it, she didn't even hesitate. Somebody got in her face. Still put it in. 9-18 now. Got the lead to single digits. Hahn almost with the turnover. Lackey is fouled. Go to the line to shoot 2. 2:08 now. Brentwood leads by 9.
Foul on Cantrell, that's her first.
Cantrell with the foul. That was her first foul of the evening.
30, Lackey.
Making 7 for Lackey.
Yep.
Both ones good.
Wow. No box out on the shooter.
Almost at her own.
Yeah.
Basically got it with the possession arrow. Brentwood has the possession arrow. Nice job by Lackey. 2:05 timeout. And I think that definitely needed to happen. I mean, you had the opportunity to cut it. You had it in single digits. Now you're back up to double. You don't want this to get any more out of hand than it is with just 2 minutes left in the game.
Well, that timeout, I think Coach Siegenthaler is going to try to run an out-of-bounds play. They got it to the person they want to.
Rebound Spirito. Under 2 minutes now. Spirito going to drive all the way to the goal. The lefty puts it in. Lead down to 8 now. I'd expect Brentwood's going to slow it down here.
Coach Siegenthaler got to be upset that Spirito went the full length.
No doubt. And you got to reach in on Spirito.
Yeah. Silly foul, picks up her first, and two shots for Roy.
Yeah, not who you want to be sending to the line right now. 9 points again.
Into the game for Brentwood, number 42. Sarah Barrett. And number 22, Abby Seeley.
Oh, it must be
10-point game.
Yeah.
Nice little roll in.
Yeah.
That's off the mark. Rebound Roy.
You can't foul if you're Franklin.
I don't know how, but Sheely stayed in bounds right there.
Oh, turn around. I'm sure that was a kick ball, but I'm not.
It definitely was.
Sarah Merritt with a jump ball.
Possession White.
And Franklin's going to come up with it. We got 1 minute left till halftime. I'm excited. We have any halftime stuff coming up? No.
No. We're going to do the Macarena.
The Macarena. Old school.
Yeah. Not the Harlem Shake.
No.
Not whatever that other thing was. I don't even know.
Well, it looks like Coach Goodwin and the Lady Rebels going to pull the air out of it here, and
they're trying to get them to back off.
Settle for one. One shot as the clock's going to wind down. We're at about the 20-second mark. Maybe look for Cantrell in the corner for a three. They better make a move here. It's about to hit the 10-second mark. No, under 7.
Yeah, hitting 5. Spirito's going to try to drive it in, throw it up, try to draw the foul. Not going to happen. Not going to get the shot off either. And that's going to do it here for the first half action at Franklin High School, where the Bruins lead the Rebels 21-11 in a 10-point game. And we'll be back with second half action.
My name is Austin. Why I picked this book is why I picked Puppies is because it has really good illustrations and it had facts I never knew, and I just loved the book when I read it.
Welcome back to second half action at Franklin High School. I'm Matt Hill along with Paul Brees, and you're watching WCTV. And right now, the Lady Bruins lead the Lady Rebels 21-11. 10-point game here. It was 6-7 at the end of the first, and it was all Bruins in the second quarter.
Well, and that's been the big difference right there is offensive rebounds, such as Lackey right there, who puts it right back up. That's 9 for her on the night. And if Lady Rebels can't give up second opportunities on the defensive end, As Lackey and Roy have pretty much controlled the boards down there.
They have definitely been cleaning up a lot of second chance opportunities, and they needed that. Is that Cantrell
That's
again?
Ovies, and
excuse me.
she scores her fourth. I tell you, the big difference is, Matt, Franklin's got to stay out of foul trouble right here. They have any opportunity to get back in this thing. And you don't want to give Anthony a shot at the three.
Minute gone away now here in the third. Roy with the ball. And we've seen her put her on the ground a couple times and drive it. She's got the capability to do whatever she needs to do.
And again, a second chance right there for the Lady Bruins.
Franklin just not boxing out.
Oh, Sheely kept her drive a lot.
And now, a blocking foul on
Hahn.
Yeah.
So the Lady Rebels, I'm sure Coach Goodwin said, listen, stay out of foul trouble, and let's get some boards on the defensive end. Let's don't give them second chances. Oh, that's thrown up.
Nice
Nice
job by
Sheely.
No doubt.
I'm sorry, Boozer.
Turnover. Patton gonna take it all the way. Not gonna score. Rebound though by Hahn, and she's gonna get fouled and go to the line.
Well, Anthony tried to take the charge. That didn't work out. And Lackey gonna pick up her second foul, but that will not be a substitute for her. She's tied with Roy for 9.
No doubt about it.
Hahn throws in her first point of the night.
And there's their second. 8-point lead now. Anthony's going to hit that all day.
Yeah, that's pretty much automatic.
Back to a 10-point game.
Anthony with 5.
Not a bad little shot for Hahn, just couldn't finish. 5:38 now. We got Spirito coming back in the game for Hill.
I think Spirito did a lot of good things coming off the bench, really attacked the basket well.
Played hard defensively.
Yeah.
Nice pass.
Yeah, you can't give Ginny Roy an easy look like that.
No, not at all.
And you got to give credit to Sheely for getting her that opportunity.
Spirito's got the ball, I think.
Yeah.
We got the whole student section over here. Hahn, nice rebound.
It's going to be Boozer on the foul. Her second. And Hahn hits another free throw.
11-point game now. Franklin's going to have to keep this thing close. We're getting close to capacity here now. People filing in the building. And they got a charge. Wow. Nice job by Spirito. You talked about some of the things she does in the game, and that's definitely one of them. Scrappy, headsy young lady.
I think trying to look at Hahn to go at it, and yeah, not a bad look. And there's a.
I'll say this: she's taking shots, and somebody needs to start taking shots. So I'm liking that. Trying to make something happen.
Spirito's going to pick up her second. I think let's see, this is going to be Hannah Harris coming back in for Spirito. And we're seeing a little full court man-to-man. And Sheely, though.
Now lost control, but out of bounds on Franklin. Sheely's going to inbound here. Right to Anthony, nice. I thought she was going to get that rebound. Harris comes up with a loose ball. Obi's down to Patton. Patton finishes. Nice move by Patton. 4:08 here in the third. 9-point game, back down to single digits.
Ooh, Roy having a tough time.
About lost it. Left Sheely open. Rebound Anthony. How many second chance opportunities has Brentwood had tonight?
Obi's going to pick up another foul. That's going to be 30 on her. He did a great job on the switch. And Obi's got caught having to guard Anthony in the post.
Wow, how did she power through that? Oh, man.
Wow.
I thought she had that. I could not believe, first off, that she was able to power through that with the ball, and then it looked like it was going in.
Now McPeak is going to pick up her third foul.
Back to a 10-point game. Make it 11.
Roy has 13 on the night. Oh,
turnover by Harris. Anthony back out to Roy. Nice passing, and Roy does a great job of finishing. Man, that was a beautiful play. Timeout, Franklin. 13-point game here with 2:29, and you couldn't have drawn that up any better.
No, you had great ball movement. They kind of knew where they were going to be at the right place at the right time, and you give it to Roy around the basket, and you got a chance to finish and get a good look every time. So 31-18, 2:59 here left in the third quarter. Paul Brees, Matt Hill bringing you the action. It is we're slowly.
It's starting to get wild.
Working our way into maybe a full house here. Again, it's the holiday weekend. Some people may have hit the road for the slopes, maybe a little skiing. I don't know.
There's not a whole lot of empty spots over here. Few over here on the Brentwood side.
You know, I never got, people invite us to go skiing. I just got no desire to be out in the cold and, try to break something.
When I was about 14, our youth group went skiing, and I tried to rent skis, and they did not have shoes big enough for me to rent.
Oh,
and
no.
So never been skiing. I didn't want to go. It was just a youth group thing, you know what I mean? And
yeah.
And that was a great excuse for me not to get him. And Obi's drains it, but the foul is going to nullify it.
Offensive foul on Pat, her third.
That would have been a big shot. Able to cut it back to 10, but a little sloppy on the offensive end down there. I'd kind of like to see Cantrell get back in the game.
Yeah, she
hit that nice shot in the corner. Travel. of a turnover there by Boozer. Boozer was a huge factor at Ravenwood last week. Not been as active, at least maybe not in the points side of it, but
You're right. Well, Coach Siegenthaler really only goes about 6 deep.
nice move by Obies. Couldn't rattle it in. A big rebound there by Anthony. She about turned it over. Looked like he got a kicked ball there.
Yeah.
But good ball move by Brentwood.
Yeah, that's
Roy just
too easy. You can't get her in the lane, and she'll finish on you. 17 on the night for Roy. Oh, and the block by Lackey.
Lackey's been all over the place.
And she's really made her presence known against, again, in the paint, Roy.
Yeah. Roy on the baseline, and with Lackey, that combo,
Man, oh man.
That's a 1-2 punch that's going to be tough for anybody to handle.
Well, this game was about a 10, 11-point game, now 17. You see it, 35-18 with about a minute left in the third quarter.
And you also think Brentwood did not lead at all in the first till about 30 seconds remaining. And the floodgates have just opened up. Under a minute now, 56 seconds here in the third.
Lackey will pick up her third foul. You see Hannah Harris at the line shooting 2. Less than a minute, about 56 seconds here on the game clock. And if I'm not mistaken, that's Hannah Harris's first point, and that would have shocked me coming in this game, saying Harris only had finally scored a point with 56 seconds left in the third quarter.
Agreed. Think about her sister, Holly. She's wrestling. She was one heck of a player in middle school. They're going to definitely be happy to get her here at Franklin next year. On Harris. I'm not sure I agree with that, but
well,
nonetheless, it's called.
Yeah, good news is it's 1 on Harris. Bad news is the next foul on Franklin is going to put Brentwood back in the bonus.
You know, they pretty much rode the entire second quarter in it. Now they're going to ride almost the entire fourth quarter. 33 seconds here in the third. Down to 30. Up by 15 right now. Bruins with the ball. They're going to spread things out. Franklin to try to trap. Cantrell is back in the game right now. Heathcote wide open, going to pull the trigger, and I thought she had the mark from here.
That's actually Sheely.
Is that Sheely?
Yeah, and Merritt.
Sorry, 22 there. Oh, you're right, Sheely.
Merritt's going to put the putback on the 3, and that's going to do it, Matt.
That was a nice job by Merritt with that rebound there. 8 minutes now. 37-20, 17-point game. Bruins lead. You know, you talk about that magic number. You always, when you're down, try to be within 10 points, and Lady Rebels not able to accomplish that goal here. Early on in the third, saw Hahn take a lot of shots, but not really anybody else was trying to do a whole lot there offensively. They're playing hard, but somebody's just got to pull the trigger.
Absolutely. Give credit to Brentwood, who's really pounded the ball inside and gotten Roy and Lackey some easy looks. And then, of course, the foul trouble. You get 2 or 3 fouls like that, Matt, you don't quite play as hard defensively as you normally would.
Agreed. And then you think about the bonus situation. That really takes a lot out of you. Harris to inbound to McPeak. Nice job by Hahn.
Yeah.
Nice, strong, authoritative move on Lackey. 7:40. Anthony. Back to Lackey.
This is golf.
Brentwood's kind of slowing things down.
Fine and dandy with Coach Siegenthaler.
No doubt.
Nice play by McPeak.
Hahn again. Nice job by Hahn. Hahn's kind of getting in the flow of things.
Yeah.
13-point game. You know that Sheely's going to take that. She has the opening. You know, they were I'm sure they were told to try to slow it down, but you can't pass that up.
Yeah, absolutely. McPeak, though, picks up her fourth.
57.
Back to a 14-point game.
Sheely done a nice job, done a lot of little things tonight you may not statistically see.
You're right.
But she only has 2 points on the night, so.
But a lot of the passes defensively, things she's made, caused turnovers. 15-point game, 6:49 now. If you'd like a copy of tonight's game or any other thing you've seen here on WCTV, you can give us a call at 615-472-4032. $10 a copy, or check us out at the website at www.wc-tv.net. You can check us out on YouTube. I watch every week before we come to the game. I check out the Jack Daniels Coaches Show. You get some really good information. I was talking to a couple of parents here tonight. One for the varsity boys. She actually got a lot of good information.
Oh,
nice job by
pass,
Anthony.
Yeah.
Lost her dribble.
The turnover bug is really kind of bit Franklin in the foot, and Roy's going to have a wide open look.
Charge. Wow. Nice job there by Harris. 6:24 now.
That's her second to fifth.
Whoa.
Nice move by Patton.
6 for Patton.
13-point game now. Sheely took the lane, couldn't quite make it. Harris about loses it, comes up with the ball. What are they going to say? Timeout?
Yeah.
Timeout, Franklin.
So timeout here, 5:27. Here you see it, 39-26. Lady Bruins and Maddens. If Franklin could eliminate the turnovers, get a couple of easy looks offensively, get themselves within 10. Less than
Still
10 with
some
about
time.
with about 4 minutes left. You always got a shot at it. In high school, of course, 8-minute quarters really help you. So at that halfway point, at the 4-minute mark, you can start doing some things defensively, start taking a gamble. Unfortunately, you got foul trouble, and you got Brentwood going to the line every time you do foul. So.
And they've really been pretty good from the strike tonight. But game's not over yet, but they got to make some plays right now. Peak inbounds to Harris.
Wow.
Nice play off the inbound. Big peek right to the goal. Harris finds her. 11-point game. half-court trap.
That's not what you want if you're defensively for Franklin, is to have Roy in the middle of the lane. Wow. And a call on Obies. That's going to be 4 on her. That's going to send Sheely to the line. She just already hit a couple, so.
Makes the first. Back to a 12-point game.
First is good.
You know, that's the thing right there. You saw they're playing hard defense when you're in that bonus. Not quite sure what that foul was.
I know, it's knocked out of bounds.
Okay,
job.
good deal. Good to see with the student section over here, which I'm glad they're here and I'm glad they're being loud and standing up. Not crapping about it. It's just hard to see. Patton calling for it. She's got position down low. Not going to have it. Rebound, Anthony. Kicks it up to Boozer. And Bruin's going to spread the floor here. Roy's going to take it all the way, though. Not going to happen. Rebound by Lackey. A few times we've seen her miss from point blank. Another rebound, though.
Wow.
She's just trying to pad the stats.
Yeah, absolutely. 3 rebounds. Put her in the books.
It's like, I want a double-double. So, makes the first. 14-point game.
Lackey with 12.
4:02 now remaining in the game. Lackey with how many?
12.
Well, how many rebounds she got?
Too many to count.
Too many to count. She's got to be close to a double-double.
Oh, I think
she may have it.
Absolutely. And there's a turnover. You can't have that. Now you're inside 4 minutes, Matt. The kind of the invisible 10-point margin is being surpassed at 15.
And you see what Brentwood does very well. When they get the lead, they run they in the fourth quarter. They just start milking that clock. They spread the floor, and they pass it around and make you either foul them, or when you make a mistake, they take advantage of it.
Cantrell coming in the game, and now 2 shots for Sheely. Sheely's 4 for 4 from the line.
5 for 5.
Staying perfect. Got a 17-point lead, Matt. Unfortunately, the Lady Rebels just can't seem to.
Every time they cut into it, they've got it down to 1 or 2 several times. Obies can't find the mark. Rebound Lackey. Down court to Anthony. Anthony going to smartly back it out. Obies all over her. Nice job by Obies. Defensively. Very tenacious and not giving up the foul. But you're right, they just can't quite seem to just make that final cut of that lead and try to make it a game. McPeak pushing the action. There you see Cantrell made one earlier tonight. Can't make that one. Boozer, that's kind of surprised. It looks like she lowered the shoulder on that one. But you're moving your feet. You didn't have position.
It is on Boozer. That was
it was? Excuse me. He pointed the other way.
Yeah, well. So next foul by Brentwood's going to send Franklin to the bonus.
Pat been on fire here in the fourth quarter. Back to a 15-point game, 2:50 remaining now.
Going to be a timeout here. 2:47, Matt, in the fourth quarter. And the Lady Bruins have a 15-point lead. Full timeout. Now tell us what's the deal here with the your son's Cub Scout pack.
Yeah, we've been entertained over here. Sorry if I've been distracted a little bit.
Yeah.
But no, I'm the Tiger Cub leader. And we got pack 298 here with us tonight. They're just
there they
the
are.
guys in there on TV right
There
now.
you go,
Not sure
guys.
they know if they're making
Check
any
us out.
noise. Y'all see you
There
on
you go.
TV?
Wave.
You're on TV. Wave.
No, you got to look at the
You
camera.
got to wave.
Yeah, there you go.
That's my son Wyatt, but they're having a blast, and we've got little things we got to do. Like we went to the firehouse, and we were supposed to go visit a TV station, and I thought, Ann's supposed to go to a sporting event, kill two birds with one stone.
Give me my badge right now.
Amen, brother.
Yeah. I did that one time, and I'm retired from the Cub Scout pack business.
They're trying to get me to actually be the Cub Scout master. And you know,
You look good in green.
Hey, you know, I look good in anything.
There you go.
I think it's because I've got the Tiger Cub and the 3-year-old. You know what I mean?
You got some future.
Longevity. Roy gonna kick it back out, trying to run as much time as they can off the clock here. 2:30 now. Creed was nice enough, the whole WCT crew here, to humor us and humor these young men and allow us to check out some of the equipment and talk to them a little bit. We appreciate them doing that. And, Kellyanne up here putting up with them, doing a great job on the camera. Raquel doing an awesome job. You see her shot right there on Roy as she misses the first. Lance definitely holding it down.
Yeah,
He's not a kids guy though. I'm not thinking. Not yet.
But he
Just hasn't found the right woman yet.
He will sign autographs. He will sign autographs.
Lance Bass.
46-30. 2 minutes left. Obies.
I don't know if Lance knows who Lance Bass is.
Yeah, probably not.
Oh, he does. We got
he's
the
giving
thumbs
the
up.
thumbs up.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's going to be Patton.
2:05 now. 14-point game.
That's Patton, and that may be her fifth, Matt.
I believe you're right. And we see Harris coming back into the game.
As you see Boozer, she's only got 2 tonight. Make it 3. And 4.
We don't want to kick these people, guys. We don't want to get beat up here.
So 2 minutes, 48-32.
Obies.
Yeah, she can hit it.
And she does. 35-48. 151. 13-point game.
Obies has 9 on the night.
Franklin not quitting. Always had that 3 earlier that just before she pulled the trigger had the offensive foul on another Franklin player, and it was negated to 3.
Well, I'll tell you what, crowd is getting packed in, and this boys game coming up next. Brentwood barely squeaked out a win at home against Franklin last time. We'll see what transpires now.
I believe it was much like we saw them Ravenwood, kind of got off to a slow start and then kicked it in.
Yeah, that's going to be on McPeak and Matt, and that's her 5th. She's gone for the night. That's 2 Lady Rebels fouled out, and here comes Perkins. So Sheely gonna have an opportunity to put 7 for 7 from the line.
Wow.
Oh,
Can't complete it. Harris.
got to look for Obies for the 3. Oops. Yeah, she turned her ankle. I saw it.
Hope she's all right. Hill's coming in right now.
Obies, Meredith Obies, the senior.
You'd hate for her to be out for a couple of games because walking off on her own power, that's good.
Yeah. 9 points on the night for her. 1:41 left here in the 4th quarter.
Harris can't find the mark. Rebound, Hahn. Nobody wants to take a shot here for Franklin. One off the backboard, not going to happen. We got a rebound there now by Harris. Harris throws it up. She's going to go to the line. That is a push on 24, Roy. 49-35.
Kind of empty in the bench.
Takes the second. 12-point game.
Some new faces. It's 12 Blackburn. We have seen Sarah Merritt for the Lady Bruins.
Under a minute now. Hill comes away with the ball. Try to take it all the way, not going to happen. Rebound by Cantrell. Cleanup action, 10-point game now. They have a push on Hill. Franklin parents don't like it,
but it's Perkins on the foul. And she's the junior going against Sheely, the senior. You got to foul anybody. Don't foul Sheely. 8 for 9. And less than a minute here, around 43 seconds. 51-39. Sheely's done for the night, I believe. And so was Anthony. Not a bad job. His courage. Lawrence.
Hill's going to fire.
Yeah.
Rebound now by Merritt. Ball's going to go out of bounds. Bruins retain possession. .27 seconds. Out of bounds. 20 seconds now. Brentwood's going to improve to 6-0 in district play. Franklin's going to fall to 5-2. Both losses coming from Brentwood. Nice play by Harris. Cantrell going to put it in. 5 seconds now. Brentwood just going to hold. And that's going to do it here for our first game.
Not bad, I'll tell you what, you got to give credit to Jenny Roy, 17 points. H.C. Lackey, 13, combined for 30 points and a lot of rebounds. as, the Lady Bruins go ahead and ice it. And Coach Siegenthaler, again, another win. It's not pretty, but he always seems to take it.
No doubt about it. You talked about a lot of people scoring tonight for the Lady Bruins, a real team effort from those guys. But like we said, Brentwood now 6-0 in district. Lady Rebels 5-2, and that's going to do it here for the ladies' game. Stay tuned for the men's game. Brentwood wins 51-41, and we'll be back with our second game of our doubleheader.